Hello my people and welcome back to Trending Stories SA. I'm Charlotte B and today I'm bringing you part 2 of the whole Gogo Manzini investment story. If you missed part 1, be sure to check that out first because today we're going to dive into what happened in February, her trip to Turkey, those surgeries everyone talked about and much more. So as I left off last time, everything was going well up until February. By then, the minimum investment amount had increased to 5,000 rands. That was around the end of February. Up until that point, everything seemed smooth. People were getting paid on time, the money was flowing in and out, and there was a lot of excitement in the group. We were celebrating each payout, thanking Gogo in the group chats, and life felt like it was changing for the better. People were investing big amounts. Some were putting in 150,000 rands, 250,000 rands, and honestly, it kept going higher and higher. Some people even invested millions of rands into the so-called investment. Everyone was optimistic, dreaming of the day we could buy new cars, go on holidays, buy homes, and just live comfortably. A lot of unemployed people were especially grateful because this investment gave them a steady income twice a month. That was a game changer for many, allowing them to support their families and afford things they never thought possible. We trusted Gogo Manzini. She was a well-known public figure, a celebrity even, so no one expected her to disappear with our money. She constantly reassured us in the group, saying that her ancestors, her gods, were guiding her to help us. She would say, "My gods want me to help you guys, to uplift you all." She repeated this so often that many of us believed her intentions were genuine. Of course, some people were skeptical about the whole thing, but Gogo always said, "If I was going to run away with your money, how would I face the humiliation? How would I live with the damage to my name?" And since many of us had known her before the investment, some even went to her for traditional matters, there was a deep level of trust. She had a strong reputation as a healer, and many believed that reputation meant she wouldn't betray us. Now, sometime in February, maybe mid or late February, I'm not exactly sure, Gogo announced she was going to Turkey. She told us she was planning to undergo multiple cosmetic surgeries: a Brazilian butt lift, a boob job, a facelift, a nose job, dental work, and even an eye lift. She shared all these plans openly on her channel and in the group. She was very excited and kept us updated with vlogs from Turkey, showing her journey, the clinics, her recovery process, and even the expenses like where she stayed and the payments she made. Even while she was in Turkey, we continued to receive our payments on time. The investment seemed to be functioning perfectly. She stayed in Turkey for about 2 to 3 weeks for recovery, and when she came back, she shared updates about how the surgeries went and how she expected her new look to fully manifest over the coming months. Back home, things seemed normal. Gogo had an admin assistant, whose name I won't mention out of respect, who managed payments to investors every 15th day. This person handled the reinvestments, payouts, and administration smoothly, so for a while it seemed like business as usual. March rolled around and people kept investing, payments were still coming through and updates were regular. But towards the end of March, things began to change. That's when this mysterious thing called the backlog appeared. No one really knew what the backlog was at first. Investors kept putting in money in early and mid-March, but something wasn't right behind the scenes. From around March 25th, delays began. I remember I deposited my money on March 18th, expecting payment by April 1st or 2nd, as usual. But when those dates passed without payment, I began to worry. Gogo always told us not to message her before the 15th day, and if the money wasn't in on the 15th day, to wait at least 2 or 3 days before contacting her. So I waited. Even after waiting, I didn't message her directly because sometimes she threatened to block people who asked too much. I started checking in with others in the group, and many hadn't received their money either. Then Gogo posted a voice note explaining that there was a backlog, and that she was working hard to clear it, promising payments would come soon. March ended, April came and went, and still no payments. Anxiety grew in the group as Gogo's explanations became less convincing. People were scared and confused. I'll stop here for now, but please stay tuned for part 3, where I'll share screenshots, more details, and some truly shocking events that unfolded. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Trending Stories SA. I'm Charlotte B.